Well, online transactions are expected to surge by 150% to 225 billion rand within the next year. And this is according to Rand Merchant Bank's Aluwani Tenga. The Gauteng government has partnered with the Takealot group to give township businesses an opportunity to benefit from this growth. And business reporter Ntokozo Khumalo is in Mamelodi. This is in the northeast of Pretoria with the details. And Ntokozo, good morning. Quite a few launches and openings you've been telling us about over the last few weeks. What is the e-commerce industry busy with?
Hi, Iman. Well, I think the e-commerce industry is busy with tempting me with more and more shopping. But why we are here today is really to drive that inclusive economic growth by bringing along those township businesses along for the ride. So the point of today in that partnership between the Gauteng government and Takealot Group is really to see those black businesses in townships such as Mamelodi entering the mainstream digital economy. And to talk us through that, I am now joined by Matapane Mashe, who is the Chief Director for the Inclusive Economy at the Gauteng Economic Development Department. Thank you so much for talking to us. We're seeing some businesses around us here, Superbalist and so on, and we're waiting to hear from MEC as we launch this event. Give us some insights into why we are here in Mamelodi today.
Yeah, so basically we are launching the partnership between Gauteng government and Takealot Group. And really the intention is to make sure that as the e-commerce platform or industry grows, we also, bring along businesses in the township. We expose them to opportunities that are available, and basically we create an environment where we enable them to also participate in this economy, create jobs, but also create jobs in the township so that people can actually work and live and play where they are as well. Yeah.
Mr. Mashe, the initiative is divided into 6 programs with different townships contributing. Could you tell us maybe just some few highlights on those different programs where entrepreneurs can find themselves looking for opportunities?
Yeah, one is we are going to have what we call a driver development program. So as you know that transport and logistics is the biggest enabler of the e-commerce industry. So we are looking at training and licensing young people in the township who are interested in being last mile delivery drivers. That's the first one. But we are also looking at businesses in the townships where they are producing products, because as you know, with Takealot, they've got a very huge marketplace where you can find anything. So we want to create opportunities for products that are from the townships, that are tested and certified, and we support them through that journey so that they can be able to reach markets beyond the confines of the townships. So that is one of the programs that we're looking at. We're also looking at integrating other groups in the townships, like your stockfiles. So we have a personal shopper program that we're going to be introducing as well, where we will be able to integrate like group ownership schemes like your stockfiles, apparel societies and cooperatives in the townships, so that they can actually become part of the program as well. We're looking also at through Mr. D as well. We want to look at township restaurants that have good menus. As you know, all of us, every now and then, we're in the townships basically sampling the best food there. So we're going to be bringing restaurants in the townships along as well. Because to enable, especially the e-commerce in the townships, you also need merchants that are from the townships that become part of the program. They create jobs in the townships as well.
And are we looking at, I wouldn't even want to call it the softer skills of doing business in the e-commerce industry, but it really is a lot of the times about the numbers, especially for those businesses that deal in products, but also looking for those customers to deliver, whether it's food or products to. Are we also preparing then those local businesses to be able to deal with those issues so that this is a sustainable product and we see these businesses actually grow in scale?
Yeah, so we already have programs that are running where, for example, we are assisting businesses who have products that are not yet tested so that they can actually test your products. You put proper ingredients in your labeling, your marketing, so that these businesses basically can stand on their own. So already part of the intervention is to make sure that we create an environment where at different levels, because part of what we're doing also, is to create opportunities for people who are in fashion in the townships. We know it's a very vibrant industry, so that we're able to create opportunities for them to be able to reach clients beyond also, as I said earlier, where they are as well. So there is a lot of hands-on mentoring, coaching and support for SMMEs that are already in the townships. We've got more than 200 product range of SMMEs that we are supporting already, and at different levels in terms of their growth, where some of the products we've already tested, they're certified, they're already commercialized, some are at different levels. But the intention is to make sure that part of this e-commerce growth is actually able to bring those along, and we are able to make sure that they can grow, create jobs in the townships as well.
And before I let you go, for the viewers that are watching right now and are in the space looking to see how to benefit from this program, quickly run us through the townships outside of Mamelodi that will benefit from this.
So, I mean, all our townships in Gauteng. So it will depend on activities in those townships. So we're looking at all our townships: Mamelodi, Kagiso, Katoras, which includes Ntokozo, your Springs. If you go to Nkangala area, so all our townships basically in our province are part of the broader township economy program, where we're looking at supporting SMMEs there as well. So we already have a footprint across the province. So sometimes it will differ, because you may find that in Kagiso, for example, there's an industry that is much more thriving than other industries, but pretty much it's an inclusive program. We are targeting all our townships and SMMEs that are in all those townships as well. Yeah.
Mr. Masha, thank you so much for giving us those details. Of course, they're the Chief Director for the Inclusive Economy with the Gauteng Department for Economic Development. And Iman, I suppose the responsibility, some of it lying with small business owners in those townships that were mentioned, as you said, across the province, and those various programs that are available. So really about researching which program fits your business and how to get into that ecosystem. We are still going to hear from MEC Tasneem Motara, as well as the Premier of Gauteng, just around how this program is going to work, as well as Takealot, the e-commerce giant, also facing its own competition, Iman, with Amazon entering the fray. So interesting to see how that competition will play out in the playing field as they try to drive that transformation agenda and bring the township markets along into the e-commerce industry. So I'm going to still look around. There are some businesses that are exhibiting here. I'm going to see the kind of businesses that will benefit from this, and I'll give you an update a little bit later on this morning, Iman.
And Ntokozo, thank you very much. And you always have a knack of finding, interesting, unusual and unique businesses to profile. So I look forward to seeing that. Also, have to see the needle significantly and credibly shift. Can launch as many programs as you want, create as many partnerships for collaboration. But unless we see a huge swell or surge in the number of particularly black SMMEs making it into the market proper and sustaining their businesses, that's when we can celebrate. And I think an interesting fun fact you wanted to share earlier, Takealot was once an online retailer called Take2, coming a long way since its rebranding in 2011. Thank you very much, Ntokozo.